You never been in a fight.
So?
You ain't going to take that punishment, man.
Oh, please.
Steiny, 3rd and 1.
You know what? I would have been a fullback.
I would have, could have, should.
You know why? Because I understand the whole offense. I'm one of those guys who, as a former point guard, I know where everybody should be. Yeah, everybody.
How would you be hitting the hole?
Hard.
You'd be a Fred Astaire tap dancing. The tap dance, Fred Flintstone.
I wouldn't take a handoff in the NFL for any less than $500,000. Then I might.
Yeah.
Just like one jet sweep for me.
Low Neal
so
used
that
to
it's trouble
me,
I can run out of bounds.
Low Neal used to tell me what they pinch and what they grab. Imagine this, and the piles of fumbles. And then I thought the male anatomy, what could dudes are ruthless, Donnie. Anything to get the ball. That's a bad boy. Yeah.
So real quick, Spadone, we taking the green. The green.
I need all the money.
Green is good or yellow. Let's go to who? Why don't you pick somebody? Mark. Okay, CJ in the city. What's up, CJ?
CJ,
how you doing, buddy?
Hey, good morning, Steiny. Good morning, Goo. How you guys doing,
baby?
Man? Hey, what's up, guys? So, yeah, you know, the Brock Purdy that we've seen him with 4 other Pro Bowlers on the field. If you're a quarterback and you can't look good with 4 other Pro Bowlers on the field, then you might not be good in the NFL, period. So with Brock's processing ability, of course he's going to look good with 4 other Pro Bowlers. But you take away one really good Pro Bowler like CMC, and CMC is more than a running back. When he's on the field, he keeps defenses honest. Their eyes are always on CMC. You take that away, all of a sudden you got to worry about one true wide receiver in Brandon Ayuk, a dog in Deebo Samuel, George Kittle, and Juice. Okay, so if you have 4 other Pro Bowlers on your team and you got one missing, and you can't get the job with those 4 Pro Bowlers, then you might not be the guy for this team. If Kyle Shanahan said this is a Super Bowl ready team, and they traded Trey Lance after 4 games because they felt they've seen enough and we're ready to win now, Brock is the guy, then we need to have a 4-window game for Brock without CMC and see what he looks like. If he looks like what he did in Cleveland, put that dude on a trading list ASAP because it's a Super Bowl win-now team. Keep that energy with Brock Purdy. I have yet to see a Brock Purdy game where I am amazed. Patrick Mahomes rookie year, Josh Allen's rookie year, Justin Herbert rookie year. They were all making plays around guys where I was like, whoa, okay, this guy's got something. Brock, I have yet to see that. Week in and week out, it looks like everything just looks
like a practice almost.
It looks like a practice because you got a perfect coach and 5 other Pro Bowlers on the field with you. Of course it's going to look good. So that's all I got, man. If you can't get the job done without CMC, trade him, get Cousins in here ASAP because we're on that energy, and just keep that energy with Brock Purdy. That's all I got, y'all. Thank you.
You know what? He sounded pretty it's the truth is what I'm saying. Now, I think the truth is we're going to see Brock Purdy. We may see Brock Purdy in a different kind of environment on Monday, one without Christian McCaffrey.
And you'd like to see that short sample size.
Yeah, I'd like to see one game, sure.
Because we've already seen him without one of his weapons on the outside. That was a game without – we talked about it, though, Steiny. It was Deebo. We didn't say that was our preference, but it was Deebo. Then there was another game Ayuk was out. But
right.
McCaffrey –
They're not McCaffrey.
Okay.
It's just like Draymond Green and Klay Thompson are not Steph Curry. Deebo and Kittle and Ayuk ain't Christian McCaffrey.
Right. All right, I'll give you that. But I'll tell you what. Last night I'm going through IG real quick about Klay.
No, don't do this.
Don't.
Bury it.
Okay, I got you. All right. We need to start doing that.
I'm messing around. Go ahead.
The great Tupac had a song, Me Against the World, one of the greatest albums.
Sure.
And Klay posted that on his IG. And
nice.
But who's the world? The locker room? Why? You're getting an extension? I didn't like that.
He said Me Against the World this year?
Yeah, but no, not this year, but Me Against the World. Like, that's where his thought process is.
Well, isn't that
It's kind of melancholy. It's kind of down.
Guru, you wore a shirt that said the Yoon against everyone.
Yeah, but I wasn't I ain't making 42 M's a year. I'm not extended eligible, Steiny. I don't know what that meant. I just thought it was weird. I'm rooting. Come on now. Hoop next Tuesday, baby, not Thursday.
I would. The first thing I thought of when you talked about this thing with Klay Thompson.
Because Evan felt.
I went to Instagram and looked at it, and I said, I don't think he's getting an extension.
That's because athletes now, or these young guys, they talk with their social media. That's interesting. You didn't tell us.
Marcus is in San Francisco.
The city.
Hey, Marcus, how you doing, buddy?
All right, what's up, Steiny? What's up, Guru?
What's up, baby?
Hey, I just wanted to call and say everybody need to relax in San Francisco, man. It's just one game. The kid was bound to have a bad game. But just move forward. The team, it was a bad game for everybody. If you look at it, Cleveland was ready to play. And one thing I want you guys to remember is, Jim Schwartz did not like the Niners from Jim Harbaugh days.
You're absolutely right.
So he made his team ready to go regardless of who was coaching, who was playing, or whatever, just because of that. And that was his little get back. That's all I wanted to say.
Hey, before you go, did you catch Cleveland? They tried to mimic the Niners coming out with the boom box. I'm not saying that's why they won, but it speaks to what you were talking about. They were like, we ain't getting pushed around.
Yeah. Jim Schwartz had them boys ready to play. So
you got to give them that.
That's it. That's all you do. You got to give them that. Any given Sunday, you can win or lose in the NFL, and we lost.
Man, there you go. And I'll say it. Now, I don't like this. I don't like it, but at some point, thank you, Marcus, for the call. At some point, you got to say it. Jim Schwartz, he was in his bag. He was in his bag, and his bag went deeper than Kyle Shanahan's.
Even when the Niners caught him and they took the lead, I'm like, it's over. He just had that look of, I'm not the head coach, Steiny, but I got confidence in my unit, and they went out 3-and-out. The intentional grounding. I'm going to ask Jennifer Lee Chan about that. I know Purdy's a youngster, but Steiny, that happened on a few occasions. You gotta, I don't know, you gotta do better. You can't take that 15-yarder intentional grounding and lose the down.
The Comcast business text line. Come on, guys. 707. Let's keep it real. Even with that stinker that Purdy had Sunday, it was still better than half the quarterbacks that played the same or played on Sunday. Okay, you know what? Let's do this just for argument's sake. Yeah. There were 32 quarterbacks in the NFL last Sunday who played, and
31
Monday.
Other ones. Yeah.
And he was the 16th best. He was the 16th best.
That's his worst performance.
That's why it's important.
Yeah. It's Purdy
because even though it's 16,
not everybody else. Yeah.
He has had every game up until this point has probably been a top 10 game.
Top 5.
Maybe. Sure.
It's Purdy against Purdy.